Hello everybody and welcome, you're watching Dave Playing Games. My name is Dave and I am playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I really wasn't going to play this. I wasn't going to play this at least for a while. I had other things in my schedule, lots of exciting things to do. However, CD Projekt Red did a little next-gen update, and I thought, well, as it's fresh in everyone's mind, now is as good a time as any to play this game. They've made a lot of graphical updates, and they've made some quality of life updates as well to make the game flow a little better. So I'm going to find out if it is truly a next-gen title, or if the developers have just applied some sticking plasters. So whilst I was going to be playing something else instead, this is happening.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Rather not talk about it.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn? The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Oh, look at that sky. Look at that horse.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Look at these monsters.
Come on.
So it's immediately obvious that there's been some graphical updates, and look at that lighting, look at the shadows, the textures, it's all very nice. Unfortunately, it still handles a bit like a pissed hippo, but...
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
We're not going anywhere, not yet. We have to loot these corpses for their blood. And so with all these beautiful updates, there's been a few added skins, so all the main characters have an alternative appearance. I've activated all of those, so that we can have a good look at what they've done. I have, however, opted to skip the scrotum armor. Uh-oh.
We going? Help me! Help!
That does not look friendly. At all. Well done, Geralt. You've spectacularly failed, and now he's stolen a horse. Oh, and Vesemir's going to bleed to death. Oh, today has been a disaster.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
50 crowns, very nice.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
So having a little trot around the landscape, let's enjoy that beautiful sunshine. Make our way into the town that we've been sent to. And do the only sensible thing when there's a crisis. Let's go into the pub.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Don't mind us, just coming for a beer.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-Lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Oh, you saucy
Plenty of travellers
bugger.
about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
So let's go and investigate, see if we can find out about Yennefer, and try not to draw too much attention by causing any trouble.
You're dumber than a headless cockerel.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
There we go, nice and subtle, no one will suspect a thing.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
How big are these schnapses? Jesus!
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Deem, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Lovely stuff. So now we have an idea of where to go, the Nilfgaardian garrison, and we should go there as promptly as we possibly can. And whilst I would go and grab my pal Vesemir, he's, well, he's happy enough drinking there, isn't he? So we'll just leave him be. So let's not waste any time, let's go and find Yennefer.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Oh, you are so in trouble. Ow.
Nice meeting you.
So, after... Roach, do you mind? Roach, knock it off. After defeating some peasants, which I'm sure was a real proud moment for Geralt there, let's go and find the garrison, speak to them about my sorceress. That is to say, if I don't get stuck on a fence. So whilst there's lots of little decisions that you may come across that make differences to the world, some of them are already starting to play out, The Witcher's going to offer me plenty of dialogue choices and forks in the road, so to speak, that are going to give me a very different landscape in which to play this game. And coming up to signposts like this one means I have a new fast travel location if I want to zip around White Orchard nice and quick. And this horse does not handle very well.
A place of power.
Uh-oh. Ow, let me off. Let me off. Right. Okay, so now I have a ghost to deal with. Stop.
Good.
Where's it run off to? Where's it run off to? Okay. So yeah, I'd forgotten that the path runs me straight through this graveyard and now I've just been attacked by a ghost. However, it does give me an opportunity to show off this place of power. So I have an ability point. I've sucked the juice out of a rock. This is sounding weirder and weirder. And now I can use it to increase my skills. So onto the character panel, here we go. And these are the things that we're allowed to boost. We have combat skills, signs that can be boosted, which are our magic, alchemy skills can be improved, general skills, which will help us all across, and then mutagens, which we can activate in these here diamond slots, which will further improve our abilities. And a fairly good place to start for me would be to get the exploding shield. Despite my clear and obvious gaming skill, I still occasionally get hit by goons, and if I can remember to put it up, my shield exploding on contact would keep me safe just a second or two longer. But we have to apply it into our little grid over here for it to be effective. So now, next time I use my shield, it should pop. My Witcher senses are tingling, and that presumably is to show that I need to magic my way through this door. Although it turns out I was supposed to blow the door in, not set fire to my horse. Sorry, Roach. Ah, new marker, guarded treasure. So down into the crypt I go. This is a stupid thing to do, but then I am a Witcher and this is the sort of thing that I get up to. Oh, but there may be monsters. That's literally your job, Geralt. You're supposed to kill them. Right now, where? Aha! That's it. Come into my trap. Stop dodging.
From my saddle.
And by casting this spell, it somewhat slows and confuses the ghosts, so it gives me a slight advantage, and there we go. Bestiary entry added, Wraith, and I've gone and killed the ghosty. Did it have any loot? No, wait, why am I looking for a corpse? It was literally a ghost. Never mind. Just loot all of these chests. Ooh, nice. A master longsword. Pick some mushrooms. Aha. Letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School, and a Serpentine Silversword diagram. So this is going to try and get me into the crafting aspect of the game. So I'll have a little read of the letter, which essentially just says he's found all the legendary diagrams necessary to make the Viper gear. However, this Colgrim fellow was accused of some wrongdoing by the local Cimmerian lord, who demanded that Colgrim, instead of receiving any conventional punishment, was to go down to this crypt and cleanse it of wraiths. And evidently that went really, really well for him. And we can swap out the sword with the new Novigrad sword that we found, which is slightly better at dealing with conventional enemies, as well as swapping out some armor with some armor we found, which is unfortunately a bit stupid looking. But that doesn't matter, because at some point I'm going to craft myself some proper Witcher gear, something I've never done whilst playing this game before, weirdly. Anyway, that's quite enough procrastination for now. Let's continue on our search for Yennefer. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not going well for everybody, is it? And we come up on a nice little ruined fort, which is presumably where the Nilfgaardians are hanging out. However, on the way, we've got another guarded treasure, and that appears to be these wolves, right? You know what to do. Well, horseback combat lasted all of 2 seconds, right? I may be misreading the signs here, but I'm pretty sure that means I won. Okay, so the game was suggesting that I flee, but I've just murdered all of the wolves. Look at me, I'm a big, bad monster hunter. But I've just killed all the puppies, and it would be such a waste if I didn't take all of their dog tallow. So what's in this treasure haul? Aha, ruby dust and diamond dust. That sounds fairly valuable. Okay, having looted a whole bunch of chests for some gubbins, let's go back to that fortress. Also, I think this is probably one of my favourite things about this game, is to gallop on the horse you need to double tap A, but it just makes it sound like you're galloping. So let's very quickly just come up to this here signpost, just so it counts as a fast travel location.
At your service.
And then pop up these stairs to have a chat with the local Nilfgaardian leader.
I am Medetta, Estreth SN Novigrad.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a Witcher.
A Witcher?
Captain Peter Sagwin-Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
So we've got the garrison leader's name and where he is. Wonderful. Aha! A shop.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling.
So we'll sell our old sword, this other junk sword we've picked up, our Chemoran armor, which whilst it looks cooler is just not as good, and the merchant sells the first available upgrade on my silver sword. It's quite expensive for what I've got, and I need to be level 2 in order to get it. I'll hold off for now and see if there's any I find out in the wild.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very observant of you there.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional. The griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
How very, very nice. So we have now been given an opportunity to investigate this griffin, something which we were trying to do with Vesemir a little bit earlier on, but no one was willing to pay. Now we've got something we need in return. This is a proper Witcher contract to fight a proper monster, and I'm very excited to get involved with that. However, whilst I'm definitely going to be playing this game anyway, I mean, it's such a good game. The story's really, really gripping and it's so much fun, and I want to see all of the changes that the next gen updates brought. I'm interested to see if you want to see me play it too. I can just go around picking herbs and doing all this for my own amusement, that's no problem. But if you'd like to see me playing The Witcher 3 in the next gen update in the style of Dave playing games, let me know in the comments down below. Drop a comment down below and tell me if you want to see this or not. Or you could just stick a like on the video, that helps too. If I get enough likes, I know you obviously want to watch it. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel, as then you'll get a notification if I do another video in this game. The opening of the game is very chatty, and unfortunately there's a lot of dialogue without a whole lot of story being expanded upon, but we're really not that far away from being able to get into the meat of the game, finding out what the plan is, what we're doing here, pursuing Yennefer, and getting some proper jobs. All that to look forward to if you want me to do another episode, but in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.